24/7, 365, there's a veteran in need. There's also a veteran who's there to help the community, the state, their fellow veterans, and their family members. An organization such as ours, the American Legion, is legitimately grassroots at every single level in their communities and in their states and their nations. Without the generation of veterans that came before us, we wouldn't have anybody to turn to when our claims through the VA didn't get processed. We wouldn't have anybody to turn to when we couldn't get educational benefits or college benefits. So I want my generation of veterans to understand that without the Legion, we're voiceless veterans. But with the Legion, we have a voice.
Be visible in our community. That's what we need to do across the nation. And I told them, I said, every time you hear one of those horns honking, you know that's a potential member if they're not already a member.
These walks were incredible. It's the first one that I've been involved in. And I look forward to doing many more. Getting out there and bringing awareness that this is what the American Legion does for our veterans and for our community.
We're about helping our veterans, and that means getting out in the public, doing these fundraisers, doing these awareness walks, helping our veterans wherever they are at, no matter what age or when they served. It almost makes you feel like you're back with your buddies. Your boot camp buddies are the ones that you served with, because there's that camaraderie, there's that urging you on to do your best, leaving nobody behind, just having fun while you're doing it.
I hope that many of you might be able to join me as we continue to fight for veterans' benefits in our nation's capital. It's a system worth saving, but it's not a system worth protecting senior executive officers who take advantage of the situation. We owe it to our taxpayers. We owe it to our veterans. The American Legion supports no fewer than 6 bills in the 114th Congress to recognize different ways to succeed in the battle to help veterans. All of these open the door to treatment that does not depend on drugs. I call on Congress to move bills such as these through the process and into law. You have the American Legion's support. We can only achieve accountability to America's veterans if we work together, honestly and transparently. Veterans and Americans at war today are looking to their nation for nothing less than action and accountability to back up these priorities. Too often what they're seeing is the assignment of blame over an inability to execute. We need to find different ways to succeed. It's time to expand the definition of accountability. We need to be the visible advocates for those affected with invisible wounds. And let's be who we are, what we do, the American Legion, protecting veterans, and the greatest advocate for the greatest nation on earth, the United States of America. Thank you all very much.